It was a horrible wound. The cranium had been smashed open by some blunt instrument, leaving the naked brains exposed, and the cerebral matter had suffered deep abrasions. Blood clots had formed. I'm sorry. I was reading, actually. I was reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Isn't that cool? Isn't that beautiful? These are beautiful copies, by the way. You can get these at Jumpmaster Press. They're absolutely striking. Um, this is from the Black Spine Books edition. I absolutely just love the format. Look at that. The black page with the white letters. Check them out. Check them out. Check out my link here for Jumpmaster Press. But it brings up a really good point. Let me ask you a question. It's summertime. How many of you people remember when you were a kid, you could go get these really cool, they were called bookets through Pizza Hut. I don't think they do it anymore, but you would get a coupon for every, I think it's like 10 books you read, you could get a coupon that you could turn in at Pizza Hut for a pizza, for a personal pan pizza. It's an amazing idea. Actually, it was a lot of fun when years ago I worked at Pizza Hut, and I loved to see kids bring those in. They were so much fun. But it brings up the question of summer reads, which is the topic of today's 5 Minutes with Brian. Yeah, so I guess what I really want to know is what summer reads are you? I have to adjust this because I can't see my little, there we go. What are your summer reads? What are you reading right now that's so good? I actually just finished Time Assassins by Kyle Hanna. I was listening to that on Audible, but I'm reading two things at the same time right now. I'm reading The Bomb Doctor. The author, I met the author. His name escapes me at the moment. He's quite amazing. I'm also reading something by Lovecraft, one of his longer works. The Mountains of Madness. That one I'm reading right now. Really good. Enjoying that very much. My point, good fellow and gentle listeners, is that you don't necessarily have to find something new for your summer reads. I oftentimes like to find a classic during the summer and go back to that. There are plenty of things out there. For example, a few years ago, I reread Three Musketeers in the original French to English translation. It was a lot of fun. That's a fun book. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, like I just mentioned. I've got Dracula over Dracula, Children of the Night. What music they make. Well, that was from the movie, but anyway. I've also got other classic books milling around here that are just amazing fun for summertime. So you're getting those books and you're taking them to the pool, you're taking them with the beach, you're just sitting there reading. Books are portable magic, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're getting into the season where you may be taking a vacation. You may be looking for that perfect thing to bring with. I can suggest a few things if you're feeling a little spooky. The app, which has become a crowd favorite lately, Vampires, is it's one of the my most recent novels. If you're looking for something a little bit shorter, Codename Formula 12, which is a Nazi zombie book. Funny thing, when I do my sales pitch to people come to my tables and go to events, I just say Nazi zombies. We don't say anything else because there's generally no reason to say anything else. I just say that. Crimson Tassels is always a really good one. That's my homage to my childhood. It takes place in Illinois. A couple from the East Coast move out to Illinois and they buy a house and board it up for 30 years. Don't ever buy a house and board it up for 30 years, ladies and gentlemen. It's always bad news. Reapoke, of course, is probably my best-selling book to date. And actually, I owe that, I think, mostly to the cover. I got to be honest, that cover is beautiful. I don't know that I would ever change it because it's just that good. I've got other works coming out. Don't worry. I'm still writing. My fingers are running furiously across the keyboard, trying to produce more stuff. I have something coming out next year from Jumpmaster Press. That's going to be cool. And I hopefully I'll have something ready to go right after that one. So we can kind of keep the process moving. We want to make sure there's plenty of good horror out there for people to read. I'm also going to probably work on a couple more mystery novels because, well, I like a good mystery, and so do you guys. If the sales numbers are to be believed, because everybody wants my mysteries. But anyway, so that's been it for 5 minutes with Brian. Hey, take a look at some of those classics. Maybe pull out something you haven't read for a while. The Great Gatsby comes to mind. Also available, by the way, in the Black Spine edition. So you may want to run out to Jumpmaster Press and get yourself a copy of that. They're wonderful. They look very attractive on these shelves. So anyway, take a look, see what you can find. This is Brian the Writer for 5 Minutes with Brian saying thank you very much for joining me. Have a great week. Bye.